Welcome, everyone. Doing some D&D, just as a heads up for all those tuning in now or in the future. Um, we are going to be doing D&D every other week now. Just thought I'd give everyone a heads up. But in the meantime, let me go ahead and get that going real quick, because I realize you guys can't see anything. Gameplay, add layer, screen share, any app, window monitor, capture card. Can I? Oh, here we go. Link to layer, screen source, source. There we go. Aha! There we are. Let's go ahead and give them till the 45-minute mark, and then we'll go ahead and go on without them.
Oh, sorry, what was that?
I was saying we're gonna give we're gonna give Rymus like 6 more minutes till the 45-minute mark to pop in.
For a second, he was typing.
Was he?
But then he disappeared again.
What?
Let me just add him in the DMs.
Was he typing? Was it me?
What?
No, it was Ramus. I saw him pop in there for a second.
Also, the Owlbear link is live if you want to join.
Griffin.
Oh, don't worry, I'm about to change my name.
What's it gonna be this time?
Yeah, I did the math with the model. There.
Ah, can't even see it.
Sorry, let me try and fix it. Is that better?
I suppose.
Sorry. I've been doing this Duolingo thing, and it's just it's changed a lot.
Ah, there we go.
It's a little more legible. My handwriting.
I mean, I wouldn't call it handwriting, more like hand typing, but yeah.
Yeah. And there you go.
I mean, that's about visually the same.
I made it better. And I'll translate it for you guys. It's all good.
What is that? I can't read cursive.
Fuck.
Something table.
You did it on the table?
What?
What?
Okay. Let me. There you go.
Oh, did I not?
There you go.
I didn't save that. Oh, fuck. Screen share.
No, he's not in chat.
Change. Oh, there.
He's in the list of online members.
Probably means he's getting ready. Okay, save. There we go.
I left it until last minute to wake up, but I've already got my sheet up and everything.
Yes, he's online now. Alright, I've given him his time frame.
You have a time for it. I've actually got to look at buying a book for that was released for the Kitsuade. That's the lore and all stuff.
Oh. Yo. Let's go.
10 months subbed. Thanks, Prime.
Yeah, Donka. So it looks like Rymus's internet is being super flaky right now.
Everyone seems to be having that problem.
Yeah.
For real, my internet was killed.
Like for an entire week, my bloody service provider literally had a blackout.
An entire
Keep
week?
sending me going, oh, we're here, some backup data to keep you online on our backup server.
Did some magpies like go on attack like some towers or something?
It'd be more like the crows.
Crows?
Alright, so until
The crows, the galahs, the coos, corellas, the lorikeets. Just a swarm of friggin' lorikeets.
Alright, so it looks like until Rymus's internet slash power gets sorted out, he won't be able to pop in. But hopefully it'll be back soon, so if he magically pops in midway through the call, don't be surprised. Alright. Everyone's in. Perfect. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. So last you guys left off, y'all had made it through the valley and made your way through along the roads here. It was fairly uneventful outside of a checkpoint that was run by someone else other than the king's own men. And then you guys checked out this tower, which, while it didn't have much to offer, it did offer some respite. And so now you guys are on your way back towards the, or currently on your way over towards the ring gate.
Just logging back in because the map didn't show up for me.
Okay, no worries.
I got no map either. It's weird.
Okay, what if we just switch to a different one? Alright, do you guys see the wood panels? Okay, now let's switch back out.
Nope, we didn't do anything.
Nothing?
No.
Why?
Can you create another copy of that one?
Yeah, I could. Here, that, you know what, let me... Oh, that might be why. Let me try to fix that. So... No, I want this one.
You know.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's something with, like, the grids.
Could be.
I had to reformat some stuff. So what about 150? Alright. Let's try that. Is that any better?
You'll let me.
Oh, 30.
Here, let's just switch out and switch back in.
Oh,
Still nothing. Why?
Not like us today.
No. Okay, let me just... No, I don't want to press that button. I want to do this. Let's just create a new copy. Grid type. If we select this one. Anything?
Nope.
Why? Get a brand new one. So it should be working. Why is it not working?
no one's working.
Is it?
You got it? What the hell is not working for me?
Oh, are you in the right game?
Yeah?
I didn't see you yet. I can see it.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm glad I know at least one of you guys are seeing it. I'm not going slowly insane. Did you try leaving and rejoining again, Saya?
Yeah, I've already done that once.
'Cause I opened up a new board, created a whole new thing, just... Anything?
Nope.
Why? Why do you do this? Alright, well, the point is, it's supposed to just be the world map. The ring map.
It just don't like me today.
Yeah, hopefully it works for the other one. Alright, so you guys are currently on your way towards the ring gates entrance. And as you approach, you guys get a little bit closer. Probably the closest you've been to the edge of the ring since Oldstead. And while you weren't as close as you were back, or even before Oldstead, right? Back before then, you do still see the off in the distance, about a couple of minutes cart ride away towards the edge. There's no railings or anything, just flat rolling hills and the edge. In front of you, as the wagon continues forward, you see tents start to pile up around you, and as you peer forward as well, you see dozens, hundreds of tents scattered throughout, and wagons as well, all just parked. Seems that, seeing as how the ring gates are closed, people who have business elsewhere have decided to wait until things resolve themselves.
How interesting.
Eventually, unless you guys would like to do something else, your wagon will reach the front, the entrance to the ring gate. At least it's first. It's a small little fortress in front of the bridge. There isn't really too much there, just some stone walls, and then this is where a lot of the tents are concentrated, along with the wagons. And you see that people have there's a long line forming on the right side, and the left side is outside of some wagons that seem to be passing through or turning around, is fairly barren. And eventually, hopefully, this map will work. Let's see. Do you guys see anything?
It must not be my day.
Yeah, no, I can't see anything.
Why? This one should be fine. Clean Manhattan?
Oh, I'm getting a loading, so it
Oh,
may
okay.
be coming along. Oh yeah, I can finally see it.
Oh, good. At least someone can see it.
I think
Any-
Albert was having a hissy fit for me.
I think Albert's having a hissy fit for everyone.
Well, I didn't even have the music, so...
Oh, yeah. And then we can get... Where's the fucking feathered piece? Okay. Any luck for you, Hector? I think that is a no.
I didn't even
Proper
see
loading.
anything.
Yeah, no, I'm still.
Try
Wow.
refreshing the actual Albert, because I had to do that instead of logging back in.
Is there a new link, or what are you looking?
Basically, with the how it brings it up in a web browser, refresh the web browser.
Hmm.
It took a while for mine to load in.
I don't see anything.
Why?
This
What
is
the?
a very interesting day for Albert.
Yeah, what the fuck is going on? Should be fine. If I just create a new map, the exact same map. No, so what if I even just change the grid something to like 40 by like 30? I don't know. Alright. Let's see. Anything working for you guys?
It's loading for me.
Okay. Positive sign.
Loading is working.
Yep.
Alright, let me get the piece out again. Is it working for you? Gallant or Hector? Fuck.
No.
Still not.
Have you got the music at all yet?
I don't have music or anything.
Oh, weird. Here, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna create a new thing over here. See if that makes any difference. Alright, let me go ahead and just. Start game. Let's get the audio back. Okay, round 2.
Round 2.
Go with that one. Because the grid's a bit better.
That worked instantly this time.
Good.
I am not as fortunate.
Why? I don't know if we switch back to the old one. Does that make any fucking difference at all? Let me just... What the no, I don't... This isn't helping. It's not helping at all. Still no luck?
Huh?
Is it still blank for you?
It's loading on the first one. Yeah, no.
Why the fuck is it not working? Is there like some sort of... I don't understand. But if I load this board, both of you should see it, right?
Yep.
Do you see anything, Merps?
No, I do not. I see the gray like thing, but I don't
So the
see
stone?
Yes, I see what you're trying to show me. Yes.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure it was... So is it something with the... Why can't you see the maps? Why is it just you?
Well, they're auto switching now for me when you go through. It's almost instantaneous.
I'm glad for one of you it's working. Enter full screen. No tokens, no. Why? Fine, then what if I... For...
Trying to figure out to purify those the remaining blue crystals.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Let's just see. What about this? Do you guys see this? I'm just trying to... Okay.
Nope.
Okay, so I don't... So you can't see anything, but if I were to go back to this... Do you see the world map?
I agree.
So why can you see the world map, but nothing else?
I can see the world map now.
Okay.
Yep. Instantly switched over, no buffing.
Why? What the fuck? Okay, let me just look this up because it's be a bit weird. Okay, let me try something else out. Because they're saying it might be something like that. So if I still do like the 40 by 30. Oh, hello?
Hello?
Hey, you haven't missed anything. Owlbear's being a bitch.
Okay,
Better have saved your ass.
I
Yeah.
was so worried because not just my Wi-Fi, the entire power of the building just completely shut down.
That's
The
lovely.
only reason I was able to tell Mallard that I probably wouldn't be able to make it early is just because we had a spare Wi-Fi that runs on battery instead, and even then it's weaker. Oh my word.
40 by 30.
You have
I'm
no
not
idea how
mindful.
anxious I was the entire time. Cause like, for a brief second I was able to open Mallard's stream. I saw the map and I'm like, oh no, they're traveling. What are they doing? I want to be there to find out.
All right, is
Blowing you up, eating you across the void,
yeah,
testing if it's actually real, all that sort of stuff.
is the map pulling up for you guys?
Not for me. I'm
Yep.
gonna refresh and check.
Okay.
It's constantly switching out now that you. Because for some reason it seems to be like before it took a while for maps to load when you switch between the same one. Now they're just instantly popping up
I
once
don't
they've
care.
loaded once.
Yeah,
There.
on my end it doesn't seem like it's loading anything at all. Like I'm
Did
even
you-
trying to load the marker and it's not.
Have you got music at all?
Yeah, because I do have music attached through the browser, so you should be hearing some generic fantasy music.
If you're not
Oh,
hearing
yeah.
that, try refreshing the browser in browser before trying to connect with the link. So I had to just refresh.
I just refreshed as well, and yeah, nothing's popping up. Not even the marker. I can't change like the sound or anything. I can just mute the tab, but I don't think it can do anything.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't see.
And Marbs, what about you? Still nothing?
I think I can just use this stream to see the map, and I think it'll be fine. I'm not sure.
I don't know. Get another set of things out. We're doing this.
I'm gonna give Albert a hefty
There you
kind of
go.
request to get me something.
Alright, you know what? Yeah, let's just go ahead and go with that. If you guys aren't able to see anything, just go ahead and pull up the stream in Discord with Saya.
You what? Rod's not here and I've got to start rolling lower. Just install us.
So we'll just go ahead.
I'm gonna go get something real quick.
Okay.
Can I go take a moment to get something real quick?
Yeah, sure.
My food's almost here, so. entire time of travel. Maya was tinkering with her little thing. Has been tinkering for the entire journey, which is made up of a musket, hellfire iron blowgun,
Okay.
and a repeating crossbow.
I think is.
And the catapult spell.
Can't go wrong with the catapult. I think Marv's is refreshing or restarting his computer.
So basically, if this thing is actually functional with the spell attached to it, it does 4d8 damage, and it's bludgeoning.
Alright.
That's a high amount of damage, right?
That's a
I
lot
don't
of
actually
damage.
have a skill for what's high and low, which is why I asked.
That is high damage. It's the catapult spell at a high level.
I see.
So if I put a nice little rock in my hand and go, catapult, I can launch it 90 feet.
Pretty far for a rock. Okay. Alright.
Sorry, just having to do math in my head, because there's some other stuff that I'm thinking about while all of this is going on. So,
Okay.
But yes, and then once I get those teleport crystals working properly, I can actually make a chamber within it to constantly have a piece of ammunition falling. That'd be like being hit by a freight train.
Just constantly ready to go at any moment.
It's just like switch the lever and out flies the bullet at a high damage.
alright.
Okay, so I think we're just gonna stick with this board, even if no one else is able to see it, which is a bit of a bummer, but whatever.
I don't know what was going on before. Like now, every time you switch over a map that we've already seen, it's instantaneous. Like no other day's been like this. I've had to wait for it to come up.
Hold up. I see a bar on my end. I think mine is loading.
Oh?
It's probably taken a bit.
Yeah, it's taken its sweet time because it's only 3/4 of the way full, but still, that's something.
Yep. If everyone gets it, I'll turn off my share
Yeah.
screen.
Mine kind of stagnating though, so I don't know.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, so, Rami, so you did not miss much. You guys just... Only thing you missed was me explaining that you were approaching the ring gate entrance, pretty much. Or you're not like the entrance, like the anchor point.
Okay, cool.
Alright. So as you guys arrive, you can see that you are a mere practically stone throws away from the edge of the abyss. You see that you are that the wagons in front of you, they go all the way across the bridge, and you can at the as you see, there's You can see it connects to a floating rock, and you can see that there's some sort of structure on there, but from where you're at, you can't really get too good of a glimpse. As far as around you, the tents and wagons are pretty fairly densely packed, but not too packed to where everyone's elbow to elbow. And then you see the on top of the walls, there stand guards along with guards down below, pretty much making sure that nothing gets too unruly.
All it does is take one to create a mob.
So it does. And at this point, your guys' wagon has come to a halt. What would you guys like to do?
Maya's just sitting there, tinkering away. Because she knew this was coming up.
I would like to ask Igna if he has a plan for how we're gonna get to the second ring.
Well, we can always hope and wait, or I don't know how long that's gonna take though, because we could also talk around, ask people, see what they have to say, you know.
Seeing what happened last time, I honestly don't think I'm really good at waiting, but I'll see what I can do.
Fair.
As for me, I'd probably just be watching Maya.
Okay.
Because I want to be interested in the tinkering thing.
Alright, and let's just say for the time being, Galahad is fast asleep. So Hector, what would you like to do?
So I imagine my character has adjusted to the, no longer having his
His fortitude.
Yeah, he's got about a fourth of his health.
Yeah.
Actually less. So that's with the temp HP. But he's doing his best. He is chilling, just managing the medical symptoms. He probably looks just strung out of shit. He just looks like hell. But he's wearing his helmet. He's looking good. Still got his eyeliner on. The whole 9 yards.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just making this concert.
What?
Just came from a
Rod?
concert.
Why aren't you in chat right now? Hi kid.
He looks.
How's it going?
Still looks good. He looks like a hot mess for sure. He's got that wet cigarette vibe. You know what I mean? But he's good. He's good. He's
Okay.
just chilling. Keeping an eye on both Galahad and looking out the wagon.
Okay.
Just looking out along the corridor. Because I know how the wagon's kind of weird on the inside. But
Yeah.
he's just trying to keep an eye on things. But,
It's always
trying to-
bigger on the inside.
Yeah, trying to move as little as possible though.
Yeah. Fair. Trying not to fall the wrong way and die.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. As you guys wait and sit around, the tents outside seem pretty lively. You do see there's a couple of people going around handing out things. That you see a group of humanoids. A halfling and an elf. They're handing out bottles of water, and then you see some devils, a pink one and a purple one. They're handing out food throughout, just making sure that seeing as how there aren't any restaurants around here, people aren't gonna be starving to death or dying from dehydration.
why you have a cleric who create water.
You say
Excuses,
that, but I
Rod.
actually do
Excuses.
have it prepared.
No, that's what the decanter of endless water's for.
Give me a second. I'm gonna see if I have what was it? Food?
Good berry is all you need.
Oh yeah.
The best
yeah,
berry.
I almost forgot about good berry. Straight up. Hold on. I think I have it prepared. Let me see here.
Berry.
Okay. Yeah, I have it on.
Okay. Alright, so.
Okay. Does it look like they're running out of like food or water anytime soon? Or
You can't really tell.
okay. Also, hey yo, the map finally loaded. Let's
Oh,
go.
cool. Alright. Sweet.
That's one.
Guess
I
we just have
can
to be
just see
patient.
I can just see the green lines I was drawing a second ago.
Alright, so you see the two humanoids. They walk up to you guys. Water? Do you want any water? The halfling says.
All good.
Are you
yeah,
sure?
that's fine here. I can just create water at any time, so
Oh, magic users, are we?
yeah.
Well, it sounds like you all are pretty lucky. Not everyone here is blessed to have magic, you know. Alright, well, we'll best be on our way. Stay safe.
Are you running low on supplies, like food or water? I noticed you've been giving out these resources to the others here.
No, we are fine. Don't worry about us.
Alright then. I was just thinking maybe I could create some, but nah.
Alright, and then the two scurry off to some other tents, offering any water.
As they leave, I just want to look at mine and go. So those two.
Yeah.
His
I don't
bit
quite
rate
know-
is low, but it's low enough to where it sounds like he's auto-tuned.
Well, I don't know how to say this without being offensive, so give me a second. Do you know
Whoa.
what those two are? Not as in like who, but what?
Halflings?
Oh, yeah, halfling and elf.
Halfling and an elf.
What's an elf?
My God.
So that lives a very long time, lives in a forest, and is all about nature. Sometimes, and they think less. Some of them think less of the lower race.
That last part immediately makes me think they're just assholes, but whatever.
When you come across a high elf, you'll know it.
Actually, I've never actually come across any kind of elf before, so I probably wouldn't, but okay, I'm gonna
Well,
take your word for it.
it will demean you to the point that you are literally to lick its boot.
Fuck.
And even then, it will probably.
He's got the best auto-tune, low bit rate.
But it even something as lower than it in its eyes is attempting to grovel at its feet and lick its boot.
Okay, I am slightly piecing together what you mean now. How do you know all of this?
Come across way too many.
I barely even saw one, and I practically crossed over my world like several times over. Well, anyway, let's move on.
As you guys wrap up, the two devils approach. Would you like any food?
Nah, we're fine.
if we
Alright.
ever run short, I can just create them anyway.
Suit yourself. And they, the two
Thanks
of
for
them
the
walk
offer,
off. Yeah. The pink one looks back over at you guys real quick, and he gives you a bit of a side eye, and then he continues to move on.
A side eye?
Yeah.
Okay. I, as a player, do not know what a side eye is.
It's trying to think of the best way to put it.
Like
It's-
someone's looking either west or east, but then their eyes are just on you.
Yeah,
So
it's
it's like-
it's sort of, yeah. It's like their eyes are looking all the way. They're like directly looking at you with their head, but they're looking at you. If that makes sense.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Would you guys like to go walk around or just stick at the wagon?
I guess I could walk around for a bit. I mean, we've been riding this cart for how long, my man? I kind of
Many hours.
Yeah, I want to stretch my legs, if possible.
Okay. All right, so you
You
hop
can
out.
just stand up.
Yeah, well, I prefer actually walking over just standing. So, thanks, but no thanks.
The area is big enough for us to walk around. Throw a
No.
couple of Galahads around.
I'm sure he wouldn't mind.
Yeah. Still, part of me just gets a little disoriented every time I'm moving around inside of a moving vehicle.
Interesting. It's about part and parcel of daily life. Oh well.
Look, I
Alright.
have no idea why I get sick either. I just do.
This is actually quite relaxing compared to what I'm used to.
Really?
Nice, easy
I mean-
going cart. I think. Have to buy
Sort of
one
the
when I
same
get
for-
home.
Well, it's sort of the same for me, but like it's to a point where it just gets a little uncomfortable at times, just having to sit there and chill. So sometimes I just like to walk around, and that's about it.
And you haven't been on a ship for over a month.
You ain't got sea legs.
Actually, I kind of forgot when I was on a ship last time. Maybe just about like 3 or 4 years ago. Forgot.
Well, before I got dumped into Oldstead through a hole in the deck, I was on my way back home.
Speaking of, what was your home like, if you don't mind me asking?
The average. Sleep
Really?
was at the wall.
Must be pretty nice actually having a home.
Not really when you expected to take the throw if the other siblings are not worthy and all that sort of stuff. But income.
Oh.
Yet apparently my deeds have earned me a right to potentially take the throne. Don't know why. Something to do with the history with a tyrannical family member getting overthrown and all that sort of stuff.
The usual.
They kind of have a way of, it's not person line or that sort of stuff anymore. It's your deeds telling whether you're worthy to carry the title. Hence the seemingly long name.
Also, that's why.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, I can't exactly relate to this sort of thing, but, if it means anything, you have my sympathy, I guess. I don't know, I just hear so many stories of this kind of stuff happening that at
Well,
some
I
point,
decided
just
to go help the
sacrifice you.
war, and then that didn't turn out too good.
Speaking of, what is this war about anyway?
Well, what all wars are: land, politics, all that sort of stuff.
People are
Then
still
it
gonna be
turned
fighting
into-
over that kind of stuff even now. Seriously?
Well, times may change, people don't.
Well, kind of turned from just an average mundane sword and shield, tossing some magic around, to artificers. It got turned into the artificers' blood war. Where anything went with tinkering. The
Hmm.
prettiest.
So how fast do your people adapt or invent stuff? Can't imagine like, I don't know, 50 years at most, people would suddenly go from sword and shields to, well, guns.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guns are around. They're just not that proliferate. When you can create other contraptions to do the work for you that don't need an operator behind you, behind it.
When you say it like that, I can kind of understand, I guess.
Make a machine. It doesn't need to sleep, eat, rest, or anything. It just keeps on going, completing its task.
Hmm.
Alright, so, Balasar, what would you like to go explore now that you've had a nice little chat?
I don't know, just wander around, maybe listen in on what people are talking about. If me getting, like, even just relatively close isn't, like, disturbing or anything. I just want to listen around, hear what people are mostly talking about, maybe gather some rumors, whatever.
Okay, roll a perception check.
Alright, first roll of the day. Have a +5, please do not fail me.
1.
The dice is so slow. You said 1, and I got a 25 because I rolled a 20.
Man, now that's gonna watch that be your only crit of the day. Perception check.
I wouldn't be shocked, but that would be sad. If like the one crit was at the very beginning just because of a joke.
Anyways, as you wander through the tents, you listen. You hear different conversations. You hear some people wondering what's happening about the king, things going on. Some people being impatient. Other people sleeping. Nothing really of note. However, you do hear through one of the larger tents. There seems to be some sort of commotion going on inside. Not of seems like someone's a bunch of people are caught up in some sort of fun fiasco or something like that.
I'm
You
gonna
hear
run to the bathroom real
cheers.
quick.
Okay.
Sorry, what?
So-
I didn't hear the end, I just heard fiasco.
Yeah, I got like people there. You hear a tent to where there's a lot of rambunctious noises. People screaming and hollering, like
Oh, so not like people are concerned commotion, more like people are excited about something commotion?
yeah.
They're doing something.
I want to take a closer look because realistically, what else is going to occupy my time while we wait for the king to be found?
Yeah. So
It's time to finish my contract.
as you approach the tent, it's a red tent with a green line around the bottom of the base. And as you peer inside, just like your wagon, it is a little bit larger. Probably about 2 times as large on the inside as it is on the outside. And inside there,
Your weakness.
Yeah, it's on the inside. There are a bunch of different tables, and all with people gathered around them, and you can tell it's a familiar sight when you've seen before of people playing card games and dice games and all that.
Hmm. Okay. Just because by the looks of it, I think he would be here. Do I see Mr. Gambler guy?
Roll a perception check with advantage. Because you have
Say he
something.
was heading this way.
Give me a sec. That D&D Beyond being a bit slow.
You sure it's D&D Beyond and not you?
Oh my god. Okay, first, pieces were falling in slow motion. I don't know what to do about that. Second of all, I got a 4 and another 20.
Also, I should mention too, this entire time your bit rate has been, it's not terrible, you can still hear you, but it's bad enough to where it's giving you like a weird auto tune.
Oh. Okay.
Yep, it just happened. All right, sorry. I
Yes,
I had to let you know.
that's fine and all, but I kinda know the reason why. And I'm not sure if the bitrate was a part of the problem, but it's because I actually was messing with autotune earlier.
Ah, that makes sense. All right. Anyways, yes, as you look around, you do see in the central table in the back a familiar face clad in green clothing and his purple hat and orange mask.
Okay.
While all the other tables seem to be having a jolly good time, his table, you can tell a lot of things are very serious. No one's really talking, saying much outside of doing their actions, you know, calling, folding, things like that.
I thought people would be having a grand old time with that guy, but I guess I could see what's up. Okay, you know what? Fine, screw it. I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
I feel extra nosy today. I just want to do everything.
All right, you approach the gambler, and as you get closer to his table, he notices you after looking away from his cards. Ah, well, if it isn't my favorite Dragonborn, welcome. See that you made it safely across. I see.
hmm Not without major difficulty, but yes, we did get here eventually.
Eventually, yeah. I mean, I got here a couple of days ago, but
Oh.
then again, knowing you guys, wouldn't be surprised if, well, would have had a lot more trouble, I'd imagine, coming the way I came. So,
Simply put, oversized flies. And I hated every second of it.
interesting. Wow.
Anyway, you're waiting for the gate to open too?
I've been waiting. I can definitely agree with you there.
Huh. So, while we're waiting for the king to be found in quotation marks, but while time passes, I guess I could. We do have quite a lot of free time on our hands, and I, for the most part, don't really know what to do with it. So I just ended up walking around for a bit, came across here, and you know, the moment I saw dices, card games, and whatnot, I just kind of figured you would be here for some reason.
Well, you'd be right.
Anyway, so what's going on here? Why is everyone awfully serious?
Stakes are high, my friend. Stakes are high. Yeah, this man over here, and he points to to a blue demon. If he fails, if he isn't able to beat us, he's gonna lose both his arms because he's already lost twice, and he keeps going in deeper. And I don't know why he keeps playing, but he's decided to stick it through, and so whoever wins gets a free pair of arms.
Interesting.
You know, okay. This is
You
gonna
do know
sound
someone
really-
that can attach them.
Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna actually say this, but I'm just gonna be processing thoughts here. My guess is Maya would absolutely want that.
Pair of
Right.
demon arms. Yeah, they aren't any regular arms too. The demon in question, he has
They're
like
attached
pincer
to the
arms. So like pincer, like crab arms or scorpion. Those type of arms, arms and hands, I guess.
The guy will attach them and they'll be perfectly functional.
Given some time, yeah.
Okay. Part of me wants to go and try to get those. At the same time, I don't really have anything to lose. So if I do end up losing, I'm screwed.
You can lose everything, including the clothes on your back.
And your legs, your arms, and some other attachments.
Yeah, probably your horns
Well,
too.
No, as much as that would be somewhat interesting and also partially hilarious, maybe not for me, but... Well, I was specifically asked to keep this body intact, and I really don't feel like losing my clothes, so... yeah.
Well, once I'm wrapped up with this game, I'll have to have a chat with you guys. There's I'll just tell you when I'm wrapped up.
Alright then. Until then, you mind if I, play with you guys for a bit?
Sure, you want to play with us?
I don't think I'll really be betting on anything, but still, I just wanted to enjoy, like, a good game or two.
Feel free to watch, but if you're playing, you gotta bet something, friend.
Alright. I guess I'll watch then.
All right, feel free to pull up a chair, and make sure whatever you do, don't tell one just be a good sport about it. Play fair, because if you don't, well, we don't tolerate cheaters here.
For cheating.
Okay, you did say that to me several times, but okay, I get it.
I think
But
you
it's-
learned this lesson.
Just that. You really think... Look, I wasn't intending on cheating from the very beginning, and everyone just keeps trying to rat me out.
Originally.
What? What?
Good.
Well, I'm just gonna be watching them, and
Okay.
that's how I'm gonna be spending my time.
Maya, and then Hector, if you're back, what would you guys like to do?
Actually, there is something I want to do, if
Hmm.
possible, and that would be to continue reading my book.
Okay, you can go ahead and do that while they're playing the game.
Well, Maya, she's taking care of the pup, and then while tinkering,
Mm-hmm.
trying to get the mechanisms working right.
Yeah. Go ahead for me real quick. Go ahead and roll a d4.
D4.
Yeah.
3.
3. Okay. So you're a hellhound pup. Remind me again. Where have you been keeping the pup?
In a basket made of hellhound hide.
Yes, wasn't it the pup's mother's hide?
Yup.
That's right. Okay.
Well, it was all the hides. put
All
together.
the hides. Ah, so it's an entire extended family. Okay. All right. Anyways,
Okay, the rewards for casting one shatter, I believe, or whatever it was to open down the door.
yeah. So the pup, of course, throughout all your ventures, obviously when you're out in battle and whatnot, the retainers and everyone in the wagons been
Is always with it.
yeah, it's the pup has been well taken care of is what I'm trying. Obviously, it's not like withering away or anything like that, but it could also you can tell that it could probably have a little bit more, but you can since you've last like really taken a look at it, it's grown a lot larger.
Big fast.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's been like almost like a week, I think, at this point. But,
So it'd be just adjusting what it gets.
yeah, and so it'd be able to, he would be able to, from what you gather, walk on his own and start to have a little bit more freedom because he's getting a little bit too big for the sack, at least in its. Unless you need to expand it. Unless yeah.
Like you might would say that and try and draft up some plans to increase the size of the oars. This
Are
puppy
we
is getting
seriously
bigger.
gonna carry that thing around with us the entire time?
What? Like we can sell it.
Yeah, let's not entertain that idea, please. Anyway, continue.
Yes, and then also in the wagon is Righty. He has mainly just been chilling in the wagon the entire time. He doesn't really know what's going on. You can tell that he's thankful for being alive, but also at the same time he's incredibly confused with everything that's going on because he doesn't speak or understand Common. He only speaks in Goblin.
And if he actually spoke up, he'd get responses from Maya because she has a goblin.
Yeah. So, Righty he peers out of the tent for once, and he looks around at all the the wagon looks around at all the other tents, and he hops off and just starts to wander around. He looks back at you, and he just gives like a good wave, and he yells to you in Goblin that he's gonna go stretch his he's gonna go stretch his legs. So.
Hey. Oh, good.
Basically, he's pulling a me.
Yep.
I'll go ahead and have him beat this icon. And he goes off in the opposite direction from Balthasar.
He
Okay,
gets
he's
off
pulling
the
the opposite of me.
He was never held here. He just followed along.
Yeah, I mean he doesn't have anywhere else to go.
He stayed at Oldstead.
I mean, I suppose, along with the rest of his dead brethren.
And all the others that came through any portals that would have fell.
Mm-hmm.
Could have made a living.
Yeah. All right.
All I did was save his leg. Well,
No,
gave him
you.
an extra leg.
Yeah, and so he didn't save his leg. You gave him a new one. All right.
Well, he was gonna die otherwise.
Yeah. All
So
right.
to clarify, we actually don't. He himself doesn't really know where he came from, right?
Well, no, he knows where he came from. For when you guys first met him, he was working in a mine when it collapsed. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and that's how his left leg got all fucked up.
Two rights.
Two rights make a wrong.
But basically, with the pop, Maya would put a tinkering
would
down
beg to
and
differ.
probably take using her shapeshifting ability, she would actually take a hellhound form.
The go ahead actually and roll a animal handling with advantage.
I'm not there,
Advantage?
so
Yeah.
I can't, but I also just want to go wild shape into a hellhound just to play with it.
Just for polar opposites. A 1 and a 20 on the dice.
The duality of a man.
How do we
Duality
keep
of-
doing this? How do we keep doing this?
And animal handling is charisma, so that's only a +1.
That's fine. So you well the hellhound pup isn't looking. He's busy sniffing around the box looking for a place to piss. You turn into a mature hellhound, and as it turns around, it is first startled, but seeing as how you have been pretty much its surrogate mother, it still recognizes your scent, and he happily trots over to you and starts to play with you.
And Maya plays that. Giving the interaction needed. Literally, no one has seen Maya do her full shapeshift outside of going to a fox.
Well, actually, I have seen you go into a fox. I just haven't
Yeah.
seen you do any other form.
Yeah. Wait
So
until I start
technically, I know you could
imitating
at least
Igna.
do. Sorry, you go first.
Wait until I start imitating Igna.
Oh
Kids
no!
what? Kitsuade actually can, after being with a person for so long, they can actually start imitating them.
Oh, it's like that one episode of Regular Show.
It's based on the whole folklore of kitsunes where they infiltrate a village or that as a person.
Hmm.
Because they'll normally take up a dead person or someone that has disappeared.
Interesting.
It's weird how Kitsuade do it.
All right.
So they start off as foxes, then they become human. Annoyed.
All right. Hector, are you there? Are you back from the bathroom?
So basically, you're a fox slayer.
Yeah, I chimed in a little bit earlier.
Okay.
I've been back for
Cool.
a while.
What would you like to do while this is going on?
I guess I would, I guess I'll pursue Rahi. I'll see what he's up to.
Okay. Not long after Balasar leaves, you leave and follow his trail to where eventually you come across the tent, the entertainment tent. You see all different forms and manners of games being played, and then you see that Balasar has taken up a seat next to the table with the gambler, although he is reading a book.
Hector would just think to himself, Rahi never learns. Stop gambling with demons.
Hey, at the very least, I know not to bet anything whenever I do.
Hector would telepathically communicate this to Rahi.
Telepathically communicate what?
Oh, that like you shouldn't gamble with demons.
Oh, oh, don't worry, I'm not actually playing.
Alright.
And besides, I already know that is a very bad idea, so... Yeah. Thanks for the warning, but I kinda already knew that.
Okay.
Would you like to speak to the gambler while you're there, or just partake in some games in general?
No, I don't think Hector's really into gambling anymore. Nor would he really have anything to say to the gambler. What was Maya doing?
Maya, she had turned into a hellhound and was playing with the hellhound pup.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm trying to think about what Hector would like to do,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not really. I don't know if I'm just not creative today. I guess Hector will go back to the wagon, and just kind of, watch over his friend as he sleeps.
Fair.
Not creepy at all.
No, he's my cousin.
Yeah, Galahad.
It's a Kalenstar thing. You're being culturally insensitive.
Yeah, tell that to the elf that just watches over you while you sleep.
Alright, so some time passes, anywhere probably around half an hour or so. Eventually, the game wraps up. Big surprise, the gambler wins the pair of arms, and the demon, he gets dragged off out of the tent, kicking and screaming, by some other people. The gambler waves at to take him away, and then the rest of the players, the gambler shoos them away. So it's just you and him. Alright, now that I've got you, well, relatively to myself, people can still hear, although I doubt they'd care. What would you say to a favor?
I'm still here, right?
Yeah.
Alright. What kind of favor exactly?
Well, you see, there was a fella I played against a couple months back. He wasn't he was an alright player, I'll give him that, but he got a little too cocky and bet something that he didn't want to end up losing. And a big surprise, he ended up losing. And he has yet to repay with the debt. And I need you, if you so kindly, to retrieve that for me. And
I would be willing, but
you
it's
scratch
just
my
for the-
back, I'll scratch yours.
Yeah. Just for the sake of the others, I'm gonna ask, what is it exactly that you're gonna, well, how exactly are you going to scratch our backs if we decide to do this?
Well, looking, I mean, you guys seem like you, like everyone else here wants to get out, right?
Yeah.
I've got some friends. I can help, but I can't do it alone. So you get this thing for me. I can help you out.
Okay. I'm gonna get the others over here because this is something they'd like to hear. At least this is something I think they would like to hear as well. So,
Feel free.
give me a second.
This isn't a
And
bet,
with
it's a
that-
favor.
Alright. With that said, I'm gonna go look for Alexander and Maya if I
Okay.
can.
You wander back to the car, and they are both there.
Okay. I'm gonna inform them about what the gambler is calling a favor for, and also share Valentar's suspicion that maybe he's trying to imply he's gonna get us to the second ring, even though it's technically through quote-unquote illegal means.
illegal in hell, but I don't have to adhere to those laws, so let's go.
Still in Hellhound mode, I see.
I want to wild shape so bad, but I can't. At least not right now. Later. I'm gonna do that later. And as I'm just gonna leave the card, I'm just gonna yell, "Remind me, Maya!" Alright. I'm gonna be heading back to the gambler and inform him that, well, Alexander's willing to go along with it.
Okay.
And I can't get Maya's reaction because she's a dog.
And if Alexander's going along, Galahad would probably be coming along too. Seeing as how Galahad's going to help Alexander.
Probably.
All right, so you arrive back at the tent. The table is still clear. No one's popped in a game with them or anything like that.
Is he at 2 set bombs?
No. You roll a perception check for me, Ramus.
Perception roll number, I believe, 3. Come on. You're joking. Not a 20. A 19. So that's a
Good
24
enough.
in total.
As you, right before you enter the tent, you hear some screams coming from pretty deep behind.
My guess is that's the guy.
Screams of agony.
Hands on.
All right, you arrive back at the tent. The gambler, he opens up both of his arms. So, now that you have talked amongst your friends, what do you say?
The others are willing to consider. Me, I just think that this would be a good way to kill some time, so I'd be willing to go either way.
All right, good. So, I can't really tell you exactly what it is that you'll be stealing. It's that being said, though, it is his centerpiece, so to speak. Once you'll know it when you see it.
Centerpiece.
Yes.
Actually, even though that doesn't quite give us a lot to work with, I'm sure I can figure it out when we get there.
Yeah.
Just out some trouble.
Look, I never said I would be the one figuring this stuff out, okay?
The fellow's name, his name is Horat, and well, he is the head honcho of the Ring Gate.
Also, there's a bot in the chat, I think.
Yeah, let me go ahead and just ban nerd. That's the reason. All right.
Yep. Okay. He's done.
Cool. All right. So yes, he says. All right. So the guy that you're after, his name is Horat. He's the commanding officer of this entire outpost, station, fort, whatever you want to call it. Now, while the ring gates are currently down, I do have a couple men on the inside, along with some other people I could send in to make distractions and whatnot. Now, of course, you will have to find a couple of different ways in. As far as I'm aware, the main road that passes in front of the ring gate is still open. However, trying to enter the fortress is going to be nigh impossible. At least going through the front doors.
looking for shit.
Now that being said, though, the thing you're trying to grab. Oh, hold on. Is he good? You good, Ramus? Discord. Okay, he's saying Discord might have died on him. Wonderful. Okay. Audio files. Okay. Fuck. Save. Okay. There we go. Man. Oh!
There we
I
go.
heard some noise.
Um,
So what was the,
now
welcome
it's-
back.
microphone died.
Okay. Did you still hear everything, though?
Near the end, it just kinda died.
Okay. So yeah, the fellow you're going after, his name's Horet. He's the commanding officer of the Ring Gate. The gambler said
And
that he
there are
has.
people waiting for us to get in, right? That's
Yeah,
what
he's
we're-
the gambler has people on the inside that can go ahead and help you out.
Alright.
And that the thing that you'll be and then he said that's okay. So now we're caught up to speed, and the thing you'll be grabbing, like I said, it's his centerpiece. It'll be in his main quarters.
Alright.
Be pretty hard to miss.
Alright. Give me a second, sorry.
Okay.
Not saying that to the gambler, I'm just saying Rahi, took food. Wait. Okay, there we go. I would like to say,
Mm-hmm.
alright then, we'll see what we can do. Just, a small favor, just for me.
Hmm.
Do you have any spare clothes? Because my armor is loud, and, I do not have spare clothes.
No, Maya's got a ton of spare clothes she picked up early on.
How would I know that? How would I possibly know that?
Also, Igna, he's a merchant. He might have some spare clothes. Customers probably won't mind them being used.
Up his stock, and I don't want to do that again.
Hmm?
Well, you did notice when you met Maya, she was looting some
Everything.
corpses.
Yeah. Although they would just be like commoners' clothing.
You know, if that's gonna be the case, then I'm just gonna take back the statement and just say, alright, I'll see what we can do.
Okay.
Head back and then ask Maya that.
Empties out, pulls out a set. Might fit. Might need some readjustment.
Yeah.
At this point, anything will do.
Just don't run the hole.
Yeah,
At this point,
there's.
anything will do, because I am definitely not going inside it naked, even if it means I am having to lose my armor.
So yeah, the clothing Maya pulls out. It's a set of brown pants. You think they're leather. They seem to be well worn, and then the shirt's made out of some sort of cloth or linen. There is a giant hole in the bottom left, sort of like left to like where like a belly button would be, with blood all around it.
My guess is it's a stab wound.
Something like that.
Yeah. That will do because I am not going in naked.
Alright.
Because all I have is my cloak, and if I take off my armor, that's it. Not even pants.
You do know when wearing armor, you do wear some sort of clothing underneath.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's gonna peel your.
Full buck, full commando underneath his armor.
Seriously?
I'm
You
not
actually wear
surprised.
something underneath? Okay.
It's
I
called a
think
gam.
Of course.
I'm just gonna take off the armor then and then just wear my regular clothes.
Alright. You have a regular.
Nice stuff under your jeans. What?
What? What was that, Blim?
Said you guys wear stuff underneath your jeans. What?
Yeah.
No wonder you're skin and bone.
After all of that, I'm just gonna relay the information to the rest of the group about, like, the person we're looking for is, I assume, here, and
Yeah.
someone's gonna be waiting for us to hopefully get inside.
Yeah. So the guy is Harut, and he is the commanding officer of this fortress.
All right. Okay. While that's going on,
Mm.
I'm just gonna tell the others. You guys can go ahead for a bit. I'll catch up because there is
Everyone
something
with
I want to do.
information, Not us.
I'm gonna DM it to you, Mallory. Give me a sec.
Okay. Alright, so while Valisar is doing that, the first thing is how Igna raises a question. So, that's a lovely idea and all, but the only issue I can see right now is how do I get my wagon to the other side? Or even if get the wagon all the way up to the center of the ring gate. It's a pretty long line. And as much as I'd like to go inside and pass on the other side of the bridge, it's...
Yeah, I assume a cart is not stealthy.
well, bringing the cart up ain't going to be the issue. Or rather, being stealth-wise. It's getting there in the first place without taking up the other lane and blocking the traffic. Unless we could convince someone to move around.
Honestly, I'm not quite sure. Maybe... okay. I'm just gonna have to go back and ask the gambler if he is capable of taking the cart with us, at least. Or at least without any trouble.
Okay. Alright, so, you approach the gambler again. You can tell he's no longer at his table. You could see that he's over in a darker, well, not like a dark corner, but area that's slightly out of sight, but Anyways, you can see that he's stuffing something into a bag of holding.
Possibly a pair of arms. For a full person.
You're what can I help you with now?
Rahi.
Sorry, I'm having to DM Mallard,
Hmm.
prepare stuff, and then do this. Give me a sec.
Okay.
So, just to be clear, are you capable of bringing not just us, but a cart as well?
Just me? No.
Uh,
But I've got friends that can. Or rather, well, yeah. I've got that. I've got that front covered. You need not worry about the wagon. As long as you guys don't disappear off into the middle of bumfuck nowhere, or off into the edge of the abyss, you should be fine.
I don't think that'll be too much of a problem.
Alright.
Alright. Beyond that, Maya, Alexander, do you guys still have something you need to do?
Or would like to do?
Not really.
Alexander just coughs up some blood. I'm good.
You know, I
No,
want to
I'd
get that
like to
checked
be on the
out, but
bad
at the
end
same
of the
time,
wall.
you would stop me.
Alright.
I might actually get to test out this thing if things go south.
Alright.
And I have not named what it is. I have no name for this thing.
Untitled Project 1.
Project 1.
Yeah.
It does 4d8 force damage. Well, bludgeoning damage.
So, yeah, so,
Okay, we're ready.
yeah.
Or at least I am.
So, Valser, you approach the wagon and you inform Igna that the gambler has a method. So you guys can either try to move the wagon up to where it's closer towards the ring gate, or you can go ahead and just walk up there.
Probably best we walk up, considering how much time it possibly would be getting in, get out, and all that sort of shit. We still don't know how the fuck we're getting in.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe move the cart up first while we do this, so that
But
it
that would
doesn't
be
look.
moving up as we're doing it.
Slowly,
So-
yeah, because there will be people that will be like leaving the line eventually, right? Because it's going to be a little bit isolated up there.
Anyway, so that's my idea. We move the cart up while we decide to do this. Other than that, I'm ready, and I know what I'm bringing.
Okay. Is everyone else prepared?
Well,
All right.
not much else I can take with me except myself.
Fair. Let me go ahead and where?
You know
I
what?
think that needs a bodyguard that Watson stays behind.
Part of me is imagining what happened if Maya decided to bring the rifle.
Who says it's not in the bag of holding?
No.
Like we get caught, and then okay, we get caught, and then all of a sudden we have to get into a fight. Suddenly Maya just pulls out this giant rifle and starts blasting.
I've got like 4 shatter spells like queued up. So.
In case things
Forty
go
eight bludgeoning
south.
damage. I'm just blowing out the walls.
All right. So.
And I have several inflict wounds set up.
Hey, Mallard, did you look at your
Mhm.
Twitch recap?
I did. Yeah.
It said that I was in the top 3% of Zomboid streamers, so I imagine you were too. So congratulations.
Yeah. I think it's here. Let me see, because I think it was in the top 1% for. It might have been Going Medieval. But then again, that category has like
There you
nothing
go.
in it.
Also, Mallard, I left
Mhm.
my response in the
I saw.
Actually, wait, give me a second.
My channel. Twitch recap. Here we go. Just want to see. Chat messages sent. Wait, what? No, that doesn't. No, it's just okay. That's overall.
Yeah, 15k chat messages.
I actually haven't seen my own Twitch recap yet. So
Hours watched
you think I should go do
4,000.
that?
Yeah, I think it's worth a look.
Yeah.
132 broadcasts, 102 followers.
And your community grew to channel points 1 million. Jesus Christ.
I only had
Yeah.
a quarter of the channel points.
Yo, you love Project Zomboid so much, you're in the top 1% of all its streamers.
Damn, son.
Alright, cool.
Alright, you're gonna have to give me a sec because I have no idea how to view my Twitch
It,
Downloaded that. That's a flex.
In the top
Flex.
4% Fragile Lane.
it,
And I only started doing that towards the middle of the year.
yeah. Pays being in these the niche categories.
Well, for me, I've got 172 new followers this year, and channel points is 621k.
Yeah. No,
There's
it's
been 18K
insane.
chat messages.
Twitch
Now
recap.
that I think about it, part of me just doesn't really want to check because it's like I already know the stats are gonna be bad.
No, I mean, you're also gonna see
No,
things
it's
as like a
not bad,
viewer.
It just shows like what you did, which is like dope. Like like not like yes, it's fun because like me and Valor can be like, oh, we're in the top, 3 or 1% of
I
how much
haven't
is a
really
small
been
game?
streaming because I've just been so busy in Mallard and CA Street.
Well, yeah, but there's also a tab for viewer things as well, the viewer side,
Yeah. I
like hours watched, days watched.
Mallard is my favorite channel. That's
Your favorite streamers? We've got Spence, Without a Clue, Jack, and Blimp. Big surprise.
I plan to get back into streaming. Back when we eventually we will do a Project Zomboid reboot. I know
Yeah.
it's coming.
How in
I'm
the
waiting
world do
for
I
it.
check it?
I would
So-
also love to do a reboot of the Minecraft SMP, but that's when I'm a little bit next year when I'm a little more motivated.
Yeah, fair. Do New Year. So to check, go. You open up Twitch, right? You go to top right. You go to notifications and go under my channel. It should be there.
You're my top 3%.
Yo, let's go.
There, Mallard.
That's what we be talking about.
Alright, I see it.
Yeah.
135 hours, 585 messages, 129 emotes, and 36,980 channel points.
Damn.
21B.
No, that yeah. So that's for the Twitch overall community.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's totally misleading.
3,000 hours watched, days watched 320, 941k channel points, and 70k chat messages.
Jeez.
And then 6 channels modded, 189 hours modded. Favorite streamers, Burning Mallard, top 1% of chatters. Who would have thought?
Wow.
16,000 messages.
Yeah.
DJ is second with 2,000. My guy.
All right.
4 channels, and I don't know who the 4th one is.
Yeah. I think it just picks the top 4 you have, even if you haven't watched a whole lot of other people. All right. Now that we've went on that tangent. All right.
So long about non-D&D things that I'm like, okay, might as well. Can we get back to the game?
Yeah.
now?
All right. Let me go ahead and see if anything is going to happen along the bridge. No, that's a 2. Nothing happens. All right. So as you guys make your way along this this bridge, it's made out of the same type of metal that the mineshaft elevator was made out of, although it's a lot more well kept and seems a lot more newer. There isn't really like a sidewalk per se for a pedestrian, seeing as how this is mainly just a wagon trail. And so you can peer over to the right of the hand right of through the girders, and there's nothing but the black abyss down below.
Part of me wants to jump in. The other half immediately knows that's a bad idea.
Yeah.
Look, Black Abyss, it just looks tempting, but I know that is a very
As soon as Rahi goes to look over, Maya just taps him on the shoulder to give him enough of a scare He goes, come on, no more looking.
As
After he
soon
jump-
as it happens, I immediately flinch and almost punch her in the
You, as you guys continue to walk past the other wagons, you hear a bit of a scuffle coming from up front, and you see two fiends are having at it with each other, a good old fashioned brawl. Before one of them punches the other dude so hard that he does fall off over into the abyss. And as you guys, I'd imagine, would you guys peer over to see him fall or no?
I would.
Okay.
I absolutely would.
So as you peer over, you see this little red speck, or you see this red demon. He falls, and he's flailing and he's screaming, and then his the other guy was punching. He's like, "No!" And he reaches out over the edge of the like through the girders.
I wish I had Feather Fall, but even then, I don't think that would help.
No, it would just no. And you see that he continues to fall down.
When he gets to a certain point, Maya just goes, Vortex Warp, makes him land on top of his friend.
What's the range of a vortex warp?
Check it. My range.
I'm just curious.
Check warp.
Oh, it just depends. I thought it would be
90 feet.
90 feet. All right. Go ahead. No. Yeah, I'll say. So right as he's about to get out of your range, you vortex warp him back. He takes a couple damage as you he's still falling with the velocity, and he crashes on top of his friend, and the both of them. You can tell a couple of bones are definitely broken, but they're still breathing.
Okay, tempted to heal.
Did you learn your lesson?
The
Not really.
the red one tries to stand up, but he can't. So he just rolls off of his friend, and his friend orange demon. It's like, look, man, I'm sorry, and the red one, it's like, what the fuck, man, and they just start like trying to fight, but they're so hurt, like they're so like weak from the fall, or bumping into each other. It's more just like they're wrestling more than like actual fighting. But they're both rolling on the ground, and they can't like roll off the edge or anything. So
Seems they didn't learn. Oh well. Continue on. Leave them be. This way they can't hurl each other off the edge.
Does kind of make me wonder. Other than the obviously very, very deep abyss, what makes it so scary?
That there's no bottom.
Hmm. Yeah, well, if that was the case, technically you wouldn't even die from, like, actually falling.
you would die eventually, if you weren't able to do
you'd
anything.
Die eventually, but
You'd be dead of dehydration, lack of
Mm-hmm.
food, unless it teleports you to the actual abyss.
yeah. Still.
No, I am not going to save you if you vortex warp if you go down there.
I wasn't even thinking of that.
She already
Just
used it
kidding.
once.
Even if I did end up dying when I was down there. Wonder what would happen next.
Who knows?
Anyway.
Alright, so eventually, after walking for another hour or so, maybe even 2, you aren't really sure of the exact time. You guys eventually make it to the ring gate, and that means we are going to switch off of Owlbear.
Oh, we're switching to Tailspire now? Oh no.
Yes. No, that's a board settings.
A very big problem for me because my PC is going extremely slow today.
Well, that's fine.
Give me a
That's right. I had to copy that over. So let me.
Tailspire. Yeah, I think for now I'm just gonna watch a stream instead.
Okay. So we're gonna do that. Let me close
I
out
can
of
see like the
Owlbear.
Tailspire stuff in the back and I'm just intimidated.
Okay, cool. There we go. And I'll just leave a thing in here. Okay. Let me go ahead and stream this to you guys, and that way you guys can go ahead and see. Oh fuck.
Oh, I see how you got the name
Yeah.
for it now.
Shh, that's fine. I don't know why it's still showing up. Let me just edit that out. I'm still getting used to this new new thing. Screen share? More like,
Oh, so
nope,
he's
not
a
there.
tiefling. Just kidding. Just
No.
kidding. Just kidding.
Okay. We don't talk about that. And you fall off the edge mysteriously by a random force.
I just win. That
Yes.
does not exist.
Alright, let me get the rest of you guys up here.
Just as he goes
use
along, just tie a piece of rope to his leg. So just at that
we
one moment
Galahad.
ends, it's just boink,
Alright.
and a broken leg.
Then we can go to the library, and I think we did Celestial for you, Maya. Fuck, where is
I'm
it?
thinking of trying to make a model for Maya, but I don't know if she would like it.
There we go. You doing that because you didn't have the wing thing in Owlbear. Okay, so as you arrive, you notice that people have set up pretty much the people who work at the guards have set up a blockade and pretty much an additional set of fortifications up at the front. That way, no wagon can just ram its way on through. Over here on the left, you guys see some other wagons that have been parked, along with tables and booths that have been set up by some different types of vendors.
Interesting.
What would you guys like to do?
Just let it another way in.
As much as I would like to go around exploring, we do have something we need to do here, so I'm just, I don't know, stick around, I guess. I'm waiting for the gambler.
Well, the gambler isn't going to be coming here. He has people here. You'll just have to ask around.
I see, so probably just gonna be sticking around then. Because
Okay.
realistically, we're not gonna find the people that we're supposed to be working with. I assume they're gonna be trying to find us because we don't know who or what they are or any kind of features that would help us find them. Whereas the gambler would probably tell them about us.
Alright, do you guys want to go over towards the sort of little makeshift dining area that's been set up?
Sure, I'm just gonna chill there.
Okay. So you guys find a open table, and you all take a seat. Let me go ahead and just get everyone situated. Behind you is a food stall. You're not exactly sure what they're cooking, but it does smell delicious. You see that right behind you guys, the railing does peer off into the abyss.
Gosh, I want to try the food so bad. No, no, we're not here for food.
Right.
All right. There we go. Okay.
Okay, I'm looking at the stream right now, and it honestly looks like Alexander is just like ridiculously small because he's not actually posted on a chair.
Yeah, got that fixed.
You just get a height adjustment.
Exactly. All right. As you guys sit around, is there anything you would like to do in the meantime? Because you aren't exactly sure.
Reading my
Just keeping an eye out, listening in.
Okay.
because this time I want to continue reading about like I don't know if I did Black Ink, or Black Fiend, whatever,
Players.
but I want to focus on that.
Let me just copy that and put that in the D&D chat real quick.
Wait, into D&D chat?
Yeah, I just if anyone wants to join the Tailspire, I mean.
Okay.
All right, but close that. Yeah. So the it's fairly bustling on this side of the street. There's the fountain that's going. People are eating food and talking, waiting. You do see a couple of wagons that are waiting out front. You see a couple of merchants that have parked up pretty much right in front of the fountain. Okay, got him not build much. All right. But as for the most part, you don't see anyone per se that you would think would be working for the Gambler. But then again, who knows who the Gambler works with, right?
Yep. I don't really feel all that good about waiting, but whatever.
It's gonna go south.
So, is there anything that you guys want to talk about? Or,
So
Just
why
read.
are we doing this in the first place? Besides, getting on our merry way.
actually, I think that's kind of our only reason. Not including my own, which is just, I kind of want to do something just to pass the time. But, yeah.
So, ascertaining someone else's goods is passing the time. And who says we're not going to be chucking the brig?
Goods that were, gambled away, but they didn't pay up.
I mean,
So we're basically debt collectors.
yep.
Oh,
So, I've been asking quite a bit about, like, the brimstones as well as where you come from, Maya. I've just been kind of wondering if you have any sort of questions for me.
Hmm.
really?
Okay, then. Ah, the silence is killing me.
Um,
Don't
yeah.
bother prying into other people's business unless it's needed.
Well, the only reason I do is just because I'm interested, and that's really about it. I've never really had any sort of concrete reason for doing pretty much anything. Most of the time, it's just
Excuse me, are you,
or because it's gonna be helpful to.
are you guys going to be ordering anything?
Menu.
The menu, it's yeah, I can go ahead and grab something for you. You guys waiting for someone or
Yes.
oh, do you know who? Can tell you if they've come through or not.
Not quite.
Huh. All right, well let me go ahead and grab a menu. And he grabs a couple of papers and hands one to each of you.
Miles just looking through.
Wait, so we have the menus now?
Mm-hmm. I don't got anything too special. Mostly different types of breakfast items.
Okay. Mallard, question. Do you have, like, an actual list for me to pick up on? Because I don't know my options here, mate.
No, I don't. Just feel free to pick a random simple breakfast dish. Nothing too overly complex.
Bacon, eggs, and toast.
Okay. He gets out a little thing and starts writing down on his notebook.
I actually don't have a thing that comes to mind when it comes to food that I would usually eat during the morning, or like anything I would have for
Weep
breakfast.
in the morning.
Straight up, I don't have anything in mind. Great.
Okay.
I do want to pick
Those
something.
guys' souls.
What?
This guy.
Oh yeah, yeah. So it's going to be well, I think for everything you guys are ordering, it'll be about 20 lesser souls.
Less souls. Yep.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right, and then for everyone else, I'll go ahead and just whip them up something simple. Don't want to run out too fast on my stores.
Then.
All right, and he goes back to cooking.
Okay. Just a genuine question from Rahi.
Mm-hmm.
Would there be any drinks?
Well, I mean, you guys did pass up on the water, and this guy looks like he doesn't have any drinks, just foodstuffs.
Oh. Because I would be interested in having drinks with it as well, but okay. That's
Oh
fine.
man, should have grabbed it when you had the opportunity.
Just pulls out a decanter of endless water, and then out of the bag of holding, just puts a glass in front of everyone and just pulls the water. As you were saying.
Oh, thank you.
Unfortunately, don't have anything more than water.
That's fine. But what I meant by drinks was, I was a bit more interested to see if the rings actually had some kind of like ring-specific kind of drink or whatever. That sort of thing you would only see here and nowhere else. But I guess
forgot I also have this bottle of wine that I found. Looks pretty old.
I am very tempted right now. But
Oh, we'll save that for the breakout.
yeah, I can't quite take. At least I'm not sure if I should be taking wine in the first place. Or at least I'm not sure if I should be taking anything alcoholic.
I don't even know what if it's percentage. It's probably been sitting there for ages.
You know what?
Well fermented.
Makes me think it would just taste all the sweeter, but I already know how bitter wine is always gonna be, so.
Alright, so as after about 5 to 10 minutes, he comes out and gives you guys each a meal. All right. I hope you'll enjoy. And he goes back.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Everyone gain D6 of temporary HP. No, a D8.
Roll.
I know. Yeah. Let's just stick with it with the D6 actually. D8's too much.
I actually got a 6. I actually got a 6.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep track. So you've got Sarah is
Oh.
6.
Watch, tomorrow we get into a combat session, and then the moment we do, I just get friggin' obliterated.
Maya,
Because, like, I'm
Sarah,
rolling, like, 1 to 2.
10. I will go ahead and roll for Galahad. Fuck, where's the dice? They're down there.
Oh, Maya got a 4?
I think so.
Yep.
2. You know what? I'll give them.
Okay.
So Galahad got 2.
Imagine
so-
if I rolled a 1 again. That would give me just the last thing I need to officially say Valasar never gets high temp because he just instantly devours everything he eats. I mean, it happened with, I believe the Hellhound, Roth, whatever. I'm sure it would be the same case here.
Why does it keep
Anyway.
rolling a 2? Okay,
I'm-
just remove that. Okay.
Oh gosh, why did my voice go so high?
Don't worry about it. Alright, so as you guys finish up, a red demon approaches you guys. Don't worry, the sword's not actually pointed at you, it's just the model. The demon walks up. You guys hear from the gambler?
Possibly.
Who's asking?
Friends.
Alright. So, you're the person we're gonna be working with?
Not just me, but
Several
How are we
others
meant
as
to
well.
get in here to do this?
well, as you can see, the front gates are heavily fortified. Not only do they have pretty much almost all of the a lot of the knights centralized up front, but they've also got people up on the battlements with their special. I think they're called soul-powered weapons or something. And not to mention, can't even get through the gates anyway. But there's a couple different ways I think could enter outside of brute force, right? There is a sewer system, and while that is definitely an option, there are some things down there that aren't quite as friendly. Now, let me ask, do any of you have a way to cross large gaps?
Magic carpet?
Will carpet help?
Does it fly?
Yes.
Well, yes.
Alright. Well, if you guys don't want to go down through the sewer, there's a more direct approach. Over on the right. Which way did you guys come from, by the way? And he points to the left bridge or the right bridge.
Which
Sitting-
bridge? Okay. I'm just gonna say right relative to Mallard Street.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I think that was,
Yeah, that was,
yeah.
I keep calling him Limp. My guy.
Marbs.
Yeah. So, all right. The way you guys came from, you might have not noticed, but there's a. Oh, what was that? All right. Looks like he isn't feeling too well.
Alright.
It's down to us again. Minus Galahad.
Yeah.
Ah.
So, the other way now, of course, of flying carpet. I wouldn't say it's the best option, but it's an option nonetheless. There is the way you guys came. You might have not noticed it or not, but there's a balcony over there on the right, and he points diagonally across. And you guys could go ahead and try to cross. Only issue is that unless you can somehow hide yourselves, good chance you might get spotted. But also, then again, we if you are going to go with that, we can go ahead and try to provide a distraction from the people over there. Now, I could definitely guarantee the people down here. I know some of the people are starting to get about rowdy. Well, my main concern is the people up on the ramparts. They're gonna have a better vision of everything. So, well, the sewer is the more obscure bet. There's also the faster option of trying to cross the gap. What do you guys say?
With the ledge, is there actually like a little lip underneath the towards where the balcony is?
There's all right. So he's like, hey, let's just go for a walk, and yeah, I'm not gonna drag all the pieces. I'll just drag you two.
Just wondering because if there's a way to hide underneath the outside of the battlements, like flying low.
Possibly. What we could do is there's some sewer entrances down here, and he points to these grates. While the sewer entrances are in plain sight of the guards, I'm pretty sure we can get them distracted a lot easier, or have one of the wagons move. But there is a sewage outlet that pours down into the abyss. You guys could theoretically use that, and you could skirt alongside the edge, which I think would give you a better chance now that you've mentioned it.
Both equally dangerous.
Yeah, you just gotta hope that magic carpet doesn't give out from under you. Otherwise, there is a long way down.
I crossed my magic carpet.
Yeah.
Good.
And I can't fly, so I kind of have to trust the magic carpet, even if I kind of don't wanna. Look, I'm more of a ground fighter, and flying just doesn't really suit me.
Fair.
Just stick in a bag of holding, so you're gonna have to hold your breath.
Actually, I think I would be a little bit okay with that. I've been in bags of holding before. I can hold my breath for a pretty decently long time, I think.
A minute plus your constitution.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My con is, I believe, a straight 20, so... Oh, it's a 21!
So plus 5.
Yeah, because it's
6 minutes.
yeah.
I get to last 6 minutes in a bag.
Mm-hmm.
6
Still gotta figure it. Wonder how you got a 21 since 20's the cap.
It was from the
Statue.
the fire giant. It gave everyone an
Fire
extra
giant
1
statue.
in the con.
Gave everyone +1 in con, and I believe also strength.
Yeah.
And then
The
I was
empowered
already at
firebolt.
I
I was already at 20 at the time. So then it
Yeah.
just got up to 21.
That makes sense.
But what this means is I can last 36 rounds without breathing somehow.
Okay. Alright, so, it doesn't really matter which sewage drain you go down. The issue is going to be trying to convince these wagons to move, to block the sewage gap, just even for a moment.
Do you think we could use ours, or would that be too suspicious?
Alright, I should mention your wagon is still back at the entrance because of the line.
Oh.
Yeah.
Basically, we could try and fly into one of the bloody sewer openings.
There's no easy way to convince wagons to move, so flying would probably just get us spotted anyway.
Well, you haven't even asked, friend. Regardless of which option you choose, right? Unless you're gonna fly right from the bridge towards the balcony, you're gonna need to get into the sewers.
If that's the case, fine by me.
The only issue is that I'm pretty sure the sewers are on lockdown, seeing as how there's at least a dozen guards looking at each manhole, and at least in that direction.
Is there any that we can get into that isn't immediately within the guard's line of sight?
As far as I'm aware, no. This is a fortress after all.
So we're
Well,
definitely
it was a
not-
fortress.
So, what about the distraction?
Well, we could have a couple of different options there. We just need to make sure that whatever it is we've got is either gonna make sure it's gonna draw attention away from whatever it is you're doing. So I don't come up with the ideas. I just execute them.
Alright. I mean, I'm also not that good when it comes to crafting the plan, so... Maya?
Why are you looking at me? This was your idea to take a bet.
It was, yeah, it was a favor.
It was a favor, not a bet.
Favor to a demon or whatever. I don't have anything to be sneaky. I've got the carpet.
Hold on. I think I got something for this. Here, wait. I'm gonna have to look through.
Battlesmith, not a rogue.
Here.
Fair.
But this only works on me. I can cast without trace. If
Still
that would
doesn't
work.
help.
You gotta deal with the guard's line of sight.
Okay, but hear me out. What I was thinking of is like, let's say for example, the distraction is at roughly around the left side of the fortress.
Mm-hmm.
Pass without trace for all of us, or even just a few of us, and then we go inside.
Unfortunately, it
Like,
doesn't
correct.
turn you invisible. You're still visible. It only muffles the sounds and whatnot.
Oh,
Makes
it's
it
more
quiet.
Like silent, it's not invisibility.
Yeah.
Well, clearly one of the things we need to do is somehow cover up the point of entry, making sure that even if the guards were to be staring directly, I know.
Alright, so I've come up with an idea, although it's not the best. We could try to, me and my pals here, we can go ahead and try to attack the guards. And while it'll probably throw us in the break, it might work. not the best guaranteed chance, and it also they'll probably be on high alert for any other
Yeah.
attacks. But if push comes to shove, we can go ahead and do that.
Yeah. We'll just.
So we're gonna
keep
have to
that
get
in
into
mind.
the sewer anyway before we can go towards the ledge. Is what you're saying.
I mean, if you guys want to pass along the edge of the little rock face, that would probably be your safest jumping off point.
Actually, I was thinking about something. So, while I'm not, totally into the idea of you guys directly attacking the guards, I was thinking if the distraction were to happen, what happens if we just jump down south instead and find an entrance that way?
Jump down. What do you mean jump down south?
Here, Okay, I'm gonna have to get used to Tailspire's controls again. You're gonna have to give me a second.
Okay.
But, okay, so that's how you turn the camera. I'm gonna get up from my seat, I think. There,
Yeah.
Whoops. No, I do not mean to go down far. What I mean is we go down here. Like, down the abyss this way. Oh.
And he jumps off and dies.
Why does it always send me forward 2 tiles? I only pressed it once.
Don't worry about it. Well.
Not rescuing him.
Okay. But I was thinking, like, either the white or the yellow stand, the 4 of us could gather somewhere around there while the distraction is going off somewhere at the front.
Then you've
That
got
way,
people
when
up
we
in the
jump-
battlements that would clearly see.
What?
There's people up on top of the battlements. They can clearly see the entire courtyard.
F2? No.
Alright. What if we jump... what if we decide to go
Yeah,
down
they
somewhere
would see that.
isn't the courtyard, like the bridges?
Still watching the bridges. That wall spans quite a fair bit, and there are people coming and going that could tattletale.
True.
Well, we don't exactly have any good options here. Regular distraction probably won't do us much good since, well, I'm all out of ideas. And even if we do manage to get in once you attack, what do we do then?
Well, you'll just have to follow the sewer paths. I'm not 100% sure. We didn't get too far. We were just mainly doing recon. But my guess is that the Harriet's office or his lounge, his bedroom, whatever it is probably going to be in a fairly secure, isolated location.
What was the level?
Maya, how noticeable is your dimension door?
Noticeable, and I can only do one person.
Okay.
Theoretically, it would work, but it would take a while.
I was thinking... Okay, hear me out for a second. What if, to throw off the guards, we take a different entrance each? Even if some of us get caught, that would be a big enough opening for the others to get in, probably.
Interesting
I'm
choice.
volunteering.
Overwhelm them. As opposed to going in all in, we each get a 1 egg in the basket. That way, hopefully, someone's bound to get through and hopefully not die.
And while Pass Without Trace isn't exactly invisibility levels of stealth, it's still pretty good, and And at least without my armor, I am pretty good at sneaking. So, still, if Dimension Door really is as noticeable as it sounds, I don't think we're gonna be able to, let's say, get one of us over here. It's gonna be a big problem. Still, at this point, kind of running out of options. No good way to move the wagons, and even if we manage to jump off to, let's say, go under the bridges towards the sewer, we're still gonna get spotted by those up top.
I
And there's
mean,
also the matter.
you guys could try climbing down.
They would notice us all the same.
Well, I mean, if you were to climb down behind the shacks, or the stands, theoretically, you'd be fine. That being said, though, I don't know how good your climbing skill is. And if you,
Climbing need strength or dexterity?
I think it would be under acrobatics for this. So that would be dex.
Acrobatics, huh? Even with a +5, I don't really feel all too good with actually taking that option.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys do fail, you will most likely fall to your death, never to be seen again. But throwing it out there.
Yeah. I mean, the risk is certainly there, but I was still thinking it could be worth a shot. Considering, and that's not because the idea itself is good, it's just because everything else is so bad. Okay. Well, to my knowledge, deploying the magic carpet is gonna be very obvious, isn't it? So,
You're unraveling the path.
yeah. Actually, I was thinking, maybe one of us go down, hold on. Let me go back to my Hellfire. Okay, here. One of us goes down around here, but not all the way. While we're down there, we deploy the magic carpet, and then one of us can get through the sewer down here. The rest, I'm not quite sure, but still.
Could work. Although, like I said, with you might be able. It's incredibly risky, but seeing as how you would be pretty much out of line of sight, could work. You would just have to, well, just be careful.
Okay. Well, I know what I can do pretty well, and
All right, and
If I
this
had
is
to
where
guess-
Valsar dies.
look, we don't really have a choice here. Okay, I explained several times why Dimension Door to this platform doesn't work, and moving a cart to cover up a sewer grate also probably wouldn't work.
Have you
So,
guys tried it?
We did say it would be pretty hard to do, so...
But does saying it mean it's true?
That sort of made me think. So... Okay. Let's say for all intents and purposes, none of us are going to be trying to go down and deploy the magic carpet to get into the sewers down south.
Mm-hmm.
That would mean we have one of our best chances would be to try and move the carts over or in front of a grate so that we can...
Or convincing the people that own the wagons to move them.
That, I think you... How good are you when it comes to persuading someone?
Me, not too good. I blow shit up.
I am pretty sure that either one of the brimstones would probably be pretty good at it.
Hmm. Okay. Not saying this out loud as Valasar, but saying it as Arhi. He knows the brimstones.
No,
Physics
no, I'm just saying me as a DM would say,
Oh.
yeah, saying that one of the brimstones would probably be able to through one method or
You
another.
can technically get through the railings, correct? On the bridge.
Yes, there are. You would be able to like squeeze through there, and of course there are these gaps here too. Because I could not find anything that would fit
Okay.
that.
I'm still thinking, like, I'm still thinking of the idea of having two people split into groups. One tries to go down one entrance, the other tries to do another. And so what I'm
If
thinking of
I-
here is that the brimstones move the carts, or at least try to, while me and I think Maya, I'm not sure if I would even be going with Maya or if I'm going solo, because honestly, who knows the risk at this point. But either way, we try to deploy the magic carpet down below. And once that's done, and it's not obvious that there's a carpet there, the other person can simply just jump down onto the carpet.
Well, think of this: Maya can turn into a fox. At
Mhm.
small, gets through the side grates of the bridge with the carpet. Deploys the carpet on the other side below the visual range, and then gets on it as the fox, and brings it behind the stall we're at.
I mean, the grading would probably be obscure enough if you were to deploy it low enough. Especially the further down you go the bridge.
That could work. And besides, it saves us the risk of having to hang on to the edge as we're deploying the magic carpet. But once that's done, do we even bring all 5 of us in? Or maybe not just 5, or... Okay, what I'm trying to say is, do we bring all of us, or just some?
Well, I'd say that you guys, the 4 of you should go in, and we'll go ahead and handle the things out here, and some other things we'll need to sort out with making sure that you guys, as long as you guys are able to get, as long as you're able to collect the debt, pretty much, we'll make sure that you'll be able to get out of there. But you will have to act fast.
So now the idea is we set up a distraction. One of us changes form into an animal. I can wild shape. Maya can. I honestly don't know what it's called. I'm
Transform,
just gonna say
shapeshift, yeah.
shapeshift. Yeah. So I can wild shape. Maya can shapeshift. Either of us go and deploy the carpet. Drive it either under or
Alongside the edge.
behind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we get it close enough to the others that they can reasonably jump down towards. Then we can enter into the sewers.
Yeah, there's, like I said, the two main entry points you guys could do, as far as you know, is the balcony over here, or through the sewers, and there is the sewer outage pipe you guys can enter through as well.
As much as I would like to go for the balcony, I feel like going for the sewers is the safer idea, because to get to the balcony is to completely open ourselves up. And I assume we're talking this balcony right here. And so
Yeah.
we would have to go from this bridge all the way over here and somehow not be seen when there's no cover. Whereas if we go,
You
let's
guys
say
could-
we start here,
yeah.
go down, and then move along here, we, at the very least, can go down into the sewers this way without anyone raising suspicion. So I say sewers.
Okay. Maya, are you down with that plan, seeing as how it is your magic carpet?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
All right. Yeah.
Destroyed. Don't get lost. It's gone on your hide.
Look, I get how valuable a magic carpet is, but you're really gonna kill someone over it?
Who says I'm gonna kill you over it? You're just gonna pay off for the new Persian rug.
Oh, that's what you mean. Actually, I do think I have quite a couple souls at home, so I can go get those. That's besides the point. Stop getting distracted, Valentine. Stop getting distracted.
All right.
So, who's gonna be the one doing the deploy of the carpet? You or me?
I
I
think
still have-
will be, that can be the smallest.
I can transform into a mouse while I can pass without trace myself.
And a mouse to actually drag a carpet.
I can turn into an animal that's... Actually, what kind of size do I need to be in order to drive a magic carpet anyway? Small, normal, whatever it may be.
Medium. Yeah, I don't know.
Just something inconspicuous.
I mean, it sounds like both of you guys would be able to transform to whatever creature you would need. So.
Yeah, I was thinking, transform into a hellhound.
Oh, well, we just
You would
remember.
have to
Yeah.
to the CR. I'd be the only one.
Wait, what?
Wild Shape has CR limits.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
well,
right.
my
I get it.
shape-shifting does not because I don't take on the statistics of it.
Just the look.
Yep.
Okay, okay.
The Hellhound appearing here would cause a fair bit of commotion as well.
People either love them or hate them.
Actually have hellhounds, though, so if it was made known that...
In the danger.
Then again, would we really see any other kind of inconspicuous animal in a hell?
Maybe. But in this environment, probably not. It's very artificial.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What
You'll
else
probably
can we
see
turn
horses,
into?
cats, pretty much mortal animals, or something
Even-
very similar. 'Cause there's
Would a
horses in the carts.
Yeah, other carry animals.
Yeah. I actually did not notice that until now. Great. Okay, but with that hold on. This is not on. Whoops. Okay. With that said,
Sounds like you
Mara,
guys
do you know
have
anything that can help
the
you,
the
stay
plan.
quiet?
Remember, you guys are like going off over here. You know, it's. I think being quiet isn't necessarily going to be the biggest issue, seeing as how you also have to remember this entire. You know, it's like a dining area. People are eating, and so it is. That's emitting off a bit of its own sound. So.
Yep.
Well, either one of us can do it. I'm just really... Rock, paper, scissors?
I'll do it.
Alright. How are we gonna do this over Discord?
And basically, what Maya will do is use one of the cars that are passing by to head across the bridge as cover,
Okay.
then shift to the Hellhound while covered, and then sneak through the go through the grating to deploy the carpet. just
Okay.
Below the beam, the grating area, and then jump on that and head to where the meat point is.
All right. So as one of the wagons that is passing by, you use that for cover. And as you do so, you shapeshift and you are easily to sneak up to the grate, and that is where you deploy your carpet. I believe I'll just do that and use this one.
good old carpet.
All right, and then we'll just have it fly down back behind the shack, or the little breakfast shack. Oh fuck, that's a little too far. You eating?
Ah. Depth perception is not here. Tailspire's strong suit. Apparently, I saw you drop that.
Shh. All right, so you see after about not even a minute, Maya has the carpet right behind the breakfast shack guys, and he's busy making food. He's turning a blind eye. He doesn't care.
Will the carpet have enough space for all of us? I assume
Yes,
so, because
it's
we
done
have
it before.
Yeah.
Alright.
So with that, we get on, head down into the sewers.
Okay. Oh, that's a new feature I like.
You know, I really wanted to try and figure out how it is we're gonna get down here, and then Maya just figures it out anyway, and I'm just like, that. Great. Great. Fantastic. I don't.
And 4. Okay.
You think we still need to be quiet while we're in the sewers?
Probably not.
Yes.
I mean, depends, I guess. Because it is.
Sewers echo.
Do echo.
I have pass without trace and guidance. Which would you
These
prefer?
guys don't need to be here.
Neither.
Actually, even then, pass without trace only affects me, so
Yeah.
I guess it doesn't really matter.
Alright, so as you guys enter, you wade through some of the raw sewage that there is. And you come across that there's a metal gate to pretty much make sure nothing too big or of importance falls out. That's just sewage.
Oh, that's fruit.
Alright,
Oh,
I
that's convenient.
feel like this would probably be the time Hector would do Shatter, because it is a wooden gate.
Wouldn't it be kind of loud though?
True.
I go up to it and go, reduce.
Reduce. All right. Now, tell me, what happens? What
Think size category.
pick a strength and
Strength
size.
is small. So it turns into a mini gate prop.
All right. So actually, wait. I think there's a way for me to. No, that'd be too difficult. I'll just go ahead and delete it. All right. So it turns small enough to where you're able to pretty much pick it up and toss it aside, seeing as how it's got taken off of its hinges and everything. So you see, do that. There we go. And zoom down as you enter this main area. Whoa. Whoa. There's the two ladders that lead to the two sewage hatches up above. There's something over there to the right, and then there is a passage up north, or straight ahead of you guys.
Well, seems to be the better option here, but what do you say?
I also agree north because, well, we came in through the south, and I'm assuming the port would be
Is this
straight ahead.
north? No, that's actually technically west, but it doesn't matter.
Technically west, but you said north, and we're down
Yes,
to
it
the
is
south.
actually. Yeah, ignore the the tailspire compass. This direction is north,
Alright.
just off by 90 degrees. All right,
As
so
much as I would like to see what's over on the right, we don't exactly have the time for that, so let's just.
Yep.
I mean, you guys have time.
I don't think the gambler would appreciate us screwing around.
He's asking us to steal something. Rushing can get us into much more trouble.
Still, whenever we're doing these kinds of operations, we want to do it really, really quickly, like as fast as we can go. So, if you already know where it is you need to go or what it is you need to do next, it's better to just go straight for that instead of focusing on, let's say, some kind of side objective, such as, oh, I don't know, satiating your own curiosity. And I say that, knowing full well I am basically being a hypocrite.
So you approach this this door, and as far as you can tell, this entire area has been safe. But you do recall that your the gambler's connection with you said that there was some stuff lurking around in the sewers down here. So as you approach the this door, it automatically opens up, and then you see some snakes.
Great.
Some sewer snakes. They are currently slithering around. From where you guys stand, you can see a total of 3. They don't seem immediately hostile towards you, but they do seem that, yeah. You can hear some hissing and rattling.
Basically.
And also, straight ahead, you do see a ladder that goes up. And of course, there is a path that leads off to the left, and a path that leads off to the right.
Can we see what that other alcove was? Because this does not look like a viable option.
Yeah, let's give that a shot first before we head into this thing.
Okay.
At least to make sure that if this really is our only option, then fine. We might as well, but I want to make sure that this really is our only.
So as you guys make your way back, there's this let me lower the camera down a little bit. There we go. This grated off area with a rope that goes through. There's a little gap in the center of the grates that allows the rope to pass through, but it seems to lead down into some rocky chasm, something that looks like they've left there as an access point, but haven't really built the infrastructure for.
Room full of snakes or the definite unknown, and possibly to the abyss.
Considering we're basically choosing between instant death and maybe death, I would prefer maybe death, aka the snakes.
All right. Oh, no, we don't want
Alright,
that.
back I go.
Okay.
I said back I go. Why is
Here.
this not controlling the model all of a sudden?
I got you. I'm just gonna teleport you back over.
I was just using shift and the WASD keys, and then it's just not moving it for some reason.
Huh?
There we
Okay.
go.
Cool.
I'll be back.
All right.
There we go. Now it works. Okay. Snakes. Just in case, I have several things that's a line of absolute destruction. So, if we really need to, I can just default to those.
Oh yeah. So as you get closer to the fucking entry, the snakes. One of them gets its little rattler up and starts to rattle, but it stays sort of spinning around in its own little space. I'm gonna make these guys smaller. They aren't this.
Oh,
yeah,
these.
no.
They're not that big, right?
Here, I want to see what the difference is between the two sizes here real quick. GM tools set size. That's a 1x1. No, yeah, they're gonna be this size. Yeah, because they already are 1x1. And then as you approach as well, you can see that you can't really see the end of either of the well, actually, so from where you can't see the end of the left passageway, but over from the right you do see that it does have some twists and bends and leads up. Looks like it continues forward or towards the right from what you can tell. Well, let's, yeah. Yeah.
Fight the snakes, run past the snakes. I don't think we're gonna try to tell them. I actually don't know if it's even possible for us to somehow communicate with them that we're just passing by, because I do not have any means to speak with an animal.
I mean, you could try to deal with the animals.
Deal with as in kill.
No, as in just sort of like please them.
How would I even do that with a snake?
Look in your inventory, see what you have. These are sewer snakes, mind you.
So, like, regular food probably won't work.
Not necessarily.
Where is my create destroy food? Alright, good berry. I forgot, it's good berry.
Yeah, it's always good berry. Now, I should mention there's... Here, I guess we'll just go ahead and make it simpler. If you want... there's the three paths. Left, up, and right. You could try pleasing one of each snake to see which way to go, right? Or you could try killing them and you could unlock all three, right? Or you could try to run by them and hopefully they don't get you or catch up with you. Alright? The pacifist way, the fast way, and then the combat way. Is it F6? It is F6.
Okay, so... game? Why are you not unloading the chunks? Hold on. What the... Why is it so... Okay, there we go. Fixed it. Okay, what I'm gonna do is... Left, middle, or right? Something's telling me to go right,
Yeah?
but... left is just as good an option as right. Now, see, here's the thing. I'm not sure if going straight up is a good idea. I am very not sure if going straight up is a good idea or not.
Yeah? I mean,
We
it's...
want to be inside because we're not trying to get to the portal. We are trying to go and steal something for someone. So if I had to assume, it would not be wherever the portals are.
Yeah. Oh, also...
So,
you know, because I think it would make it pretty hard to let the people know if you had it or not. The guy, the red devil that was talking to you, gave you a sending stone, so you guys can really talk between him and everyone else. Has unlimited uses. It's not once per day shit. I don't. It's dumb.
okay. So for me, I'm having to choose between the left and right.
Or you can take your chances and try to go up. Or welcome back.
Actually, would good berry create enough berries just to feed all three? Up to 10 berries appear in your hand. Ha-ha! I cast good berry.
Okay. So, Maya, to catch you up real quick, Valisar is trying to please the snakes. There's three. The snakes blocking each path: left, right. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, or like the path that goes up. And he's going to try to feed the snakes with good berry.
Creates 10 berries. There are 3 snakes. I will just try to feed this. Or no, I'm just gonna put the berries down and see which ones go and eat it.
Where
Yes,
you?
I'm gonna back off.
Where are you? Where are you
Around,
putting
like,
the berries?
Somewhere around here-ish, if I can.
Okay. So you go ahead and walk forward and exit out of that. Carefully, mind you. And then you sort of just lightly toss the berries a couple feet in front of you, and then you slowly walk backwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
It restores a hit point, and the berry provides enough nourishment to sustain a creature for a full day.
Go ahead and roll 3d20s for me.
Okay. My gosh. That is a 16, an 18, and a 19.
Okay. So the snakes all take a look at the food before one of them, the left one, goes in first and bites at one of the berries and chews it. And then after a moment, one of the other snakes starts to join in, but also at the same time they're getting possessive over the food. So the two of
They
them
get in range of each other. Entangle.
entangle. Okay.
Wait, I really.
Because if we can hold them long enough while they're distracted.
I actually, yeah. We don't even know if the snakes will let us through even after this, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
A range of 90 feet. 20 in a ground in a 20-foot square, starting from the point. So it'd be to get all of them.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and just get some spider
strength saving
webs.
Also, Maya,
Really?
you also missed me deducting earlier that, like, even though going straight is an option, it's not the one that I think we should be going down. So it's either left or
So-
right. At least,
Oh.
that's what I think.
Oh.
What do you
I
think?
heard.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So that's pretty much the 20-foot square. Let me
Okay,
go ahead
roll
and
three.
roll 1, 2,
How are we
3.
getting through that?
We can still get through the sides.
Oh, and what's the score they have to beat?
A strength saving throw of 15.
15. All right. One of them fails.
One.
One of them.
It's gonna be the one in the middle that fails. The other two are
One we really didn't care about.
Ground is classified as difficult terrain anyway. So
okay.
their movement is halved.
So while you guys have this moment of opportunity, do you guys want to go left or right?
Well, really, it's a gamble whether or not we go left or right. So I'm just gonna eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm just gonna say left.
Okay.
Yep, the left.
All right. So you guys, while you have the chance, are able to get by the snakes, and well, you haven't directly harmed them. You've just created random vines. They continue to slither around.
And squabble over the berries.
Yeah. And after it seems like the fighting is done, they go back to just now slithering around in this entanglement, this newfound thing, and they're just exploring that.
It'd be the closest thing to nature if they actually were used to it.
Yeah. So as you, yeah. So you guys, as you continue forward this long hallway, you see, you've got this path over here to the left, to which there's no ladder, but it does look like there is an opening. And then if you can, you can or you can continue to follow the main sewage line.
Okay, so now that we all managed to get inside, we all just agree we're not splitting up, right?
Yep.
Okay. Left or straight?
I'd say straight.
Yeah. Alright. No objections here.
Okay.
Don't want to set off any traps or anything.
I take it back.
Oh yeah, I forgot these guys were here. Yeah. So
Just pop it and I'm like, I take it back, I take it back, I take it back, I take it back.
All right. So yeah, as you guys turn the corner, you see a bunch of what seem to be some sort of like crocodiles. They are sleeping right now.
That's time, and I am very glad I took off my armor.
Go ahead.
Okay.
And
Okay, I'm pretty sure I have a cantrip for this because I don't want to blow myself up just yet.
So yeah, and then of course the options you have, you can either try to go back and go by around the snakes again, go up that passageway even though there's no ladder, or you can try to go right, or you can try to go left. As you turn the corner, you are able to see that there is some sort of graded or fenced off area this gator is at. You can't tell if there's like a door there, or if it's another grate like the one you're at before, but it seems to be made out of a sturdier material, not wood.
If we got gators, that'd be the better option.
Yeah. So we're going gate?
Gate
I'd say
or
right.
path to the right, yeah.
Right would be
Wait,
probably the better.
Wait, so what are we doing then? Oh, well, didn't mean to move. No, back.
Trying to
up.
sneak past to the right.
Try to sneak past to the right.
You guys could do a stealth check.
Yeah, considering we want to see how far in we can. I'm not against the idea of going right, but part of me gets the feeling that there's a reason the left side is being blocked off by like a gate. So,
Yeah, it's right in front of us.
yeah, I was thinking, if we could somehow manage to open the gate and get past, either without alerting them or managing to just scrape by, part of me gets the feeling that would get us closer to where it is we need to go instead of, let's say, going right and potentially ending up somewhere that would leave us completely wide open. Besides, I do have a couple things that could help with stealth checks, I believe, because it does help on, I believe it does ability checks. Yes, it helps with ability checks.
Is
So
it
there's
guidance?
that. Huh?
Is it guidance?
Yes, it's guidance. But there's also a thing for just me, because it seriously cannot be given to anyone else. The aforementioned pass without trace, and I already have a +5 to dexterity, so this would make my stealth go up to 15.
Alright, and I think for this situation, we're going to imagine that Galahad has taken off the clunky armor, so it's just he's also doing regular stuff.
Still, I wonder though, if we go left and this gate is locked, that
Yeah.
means Maya has to be the one to go up, because well, I can't pick a gate. Or no, I can't pick a lock. Me and Alexander smash every single one we come across. In my case, it's either out of frustration or because there was literally no other choice. And because Maya wasn't here.
Maya flip up her cloak hood and literally camouflage in.
Okay,
Put
guidance.
Elven-
It's Maya. You can't.
Put
Guidance.
Elventine with a 22.
A stealth?
Yep.
Alright, and
And
you're...
I have disadvantage on perceiving me.
Okay.
You can also add a D4 to that, but I don't think it's necessary.
Alright, so are you going up to the gate or to the path to the right?
Towards the gate first.
Okay, so as you approach the gate, you do see... That guy's not really supposed to be there. You see the gator is sleeping pretty much right in front, but there is a door there. And here, let me go ahead and roll to see, because you are going to be getting up like right next to him. Disadvantage. So the first one's a 12 and a 4. Alright, so... fuck, can we get rid of that one? Cool, I rolled another 4. So it doesn't matter, okay. Yeah, no, it does not notice you. It is deep asleep in its slumber.
Okay. And there's no one there at the gate?
No.
I am
Fuck,
not
I am
approaching
too far.
because guidance.
There we go.
I'm still concentrating on that until you use it, by the way.
Oh, yeah. See if I can pick a lock quietly.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a sleight of hand to pick the lock.
And then another stealth, or?
Yes.
Why did I jinx it? Why did I call it? Why? Also, wow, okay. How much of a difference does one AC usually make?
Depends. I mean, it could theoretically mean the difference between getting hit or not getting hit, but also at the same time, it's, you know, with modifiers and everything.
Yeah, because for me, it's a 17 to 18, and I have no idea if, like, that's gonna actually matter.
Mm-hmm.
22.
For the lockpick?
Yep.
Alright, yeah, so you are able to open the lock. It's not that complex of a lock. It's really more just a simple security thing. Fuck, no.
For the stealth... That is
There we go.
19 again.
A 19 again. Alright, let me go see if this guy notices again. If he hears it. No, he rolled a duality of man, 20 and a 1, and he's rolling with disadvantage, so he does not hear a thing. He is sound asleep.
I heard for a second he hears something, and I was like, oh no.
He hears nothing, no. Duality of man. This guy, I think, is going to be fast asleep, so he's going to have disadvantage for any remaining stealth checks.
Maya pokes her head around and gives a signal to be quiet and come forward.
Okay, go ahead and roll
I'm gonna
a stealth
wait
check.
for the others to go ahead first, because while that's going on, I want to pass without trace whoever's going up next.
Okay.
Or
I
no,
don't
not pass
know
without
what
trace,
their
guidance.
modif-
Sorry.
Okay. I don't know what their modifiers are, but let's just say it's enough. Because they both rolled decently high.
I know Alexander has like high dexterity, and then
Yeah,
maybe Galahad is more neutral, like a 10
You
or
know,
a
so yeah, let's just say Galahad got the higher of the two.
Yeah. With that said, those are my two guidances for the both of them, and I don't think they even needed it. But for me, I am not taking any kind of chances. Pass without trace, without hesitation.
Okay.
And I am going to try and sneak past myself. And here is my stealth check. This is a plus 15, please.
1.
Okay, so
That is a 35.
All right.
Oh, my little shit here now.
I got a 20 with a plus 15. What do I do about that?
You go with it.
And then my quietly closes the door behind it, relocking.
Okay.
I don't want that thing waking up and coming after my ass. Oh my god.
All right. So you see that there,
Yeah, I was going to do that.
that there is a ladder in front of you guys.
Can
passage
I
up.
continue to maintain stealth?
Yeah, I mean, you can climb up and see what's at the top. Try to poke your head up.
I will do that.
F stop. Oh, no, I want that. Alright, so, ooh. Oh, I need to...
Ooh.
There we go. Alright, so as you, look up, come across these grates, do you want to attempt to open them? From what you can see through the bars, there seems to be some sort of piping going on in this room.
Okay.
You see some
Yeah,
valves.
It's
Some...
very obviously not outside, right?
No, you see a roof above you.
Yeah, okay, I am opening it.
Okay.
I'm not just bursting out. I just want to like
Slowly
this is why
open
I
it.
asked if I can maintain stealth while I open it because I want to see if I can open it slowly.
Yeah. I'm trying to see
Alright.
what level. I guess I can just do. That's not quiet. That's not stealthy. That noise you just made.
That's the great. That's the great.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
There we go.
Why?
All right.
Why are you doing this?
I still need to get you guys. Let me just.
Why is the roof still visible? Why?
I'm gonna grab you guys, put you outside, and put you back inside.
There. There. What the? Why are we down in the...
I'm just putting you, yeah, just so I have easier access to get you guys.
Alright, I'll see if I can help with Alexander. Or no, Valasar and... I think I'll go for Galahad, so then you can go get... Oh, shoot. You can
You've
go
done
get
messed up.
Maya and Alexander.
Where'd they go? I've already got.
Also, do not mind me like on top of this area here, because I am trying to go down. I promise you. Come on.
Are you on the stairs? I got you. I can just teleport you.
Yeah. I'm
There
on
you
the
go.
stairs.
I got you.
You managed to get everyone else inside?
Yep.
Alright, cool.
Alright, so I imagine after you guys get up.
I'm here, and then I'm just not doing a good job because I am not a tail spider.
No, don't worry. I also have a DM thing to just magically move pieces around, so it's all good.
Okay, cool.
All right. So as you enter and you see that there's another set of doors in front of you, along with this canister behind you guys, along with these different valves and pipes.
Keep a mental note of this and let's open the door.
Okay. These doors are unlocked.
How about the ones over... Gosh dang it, it keeps friggin' loading into stuff above, and I'm trying to make it not load the stuff above.
Is your green thing locked?
No, that might be my problem.
Get it set to 25 tiles and lock it.
Lock, and it's at 25 now. Okay.
Okay.
Is this door locked?
So you try to open it, but it is locked. However, you are on the inside, so you can just turn a little switch, and you hear a little.
Okay. I'm not immediately opening the door.
Mhm.
I'm gonna peek.
Okay.
I just want to peek outside and see if we can spot anyone before they see us.
Yeah. So we go. I'm gonna get this set up a little bit taller. So as you take a peek through the door, you see there are some guards over at the left of the hallway. And as you peer out the other side, you see there are a couple of more guards along with another door. And then, of course, there's these windows, but you don't really know where they go. If they're judging by the ones you saw up front, they probably just lead out into the nowhere.
I looked outside and I immediately noticed a thing that I can immediately tell isn't supposed to be there. I just saw the tank. Because I was
yeah.
trying to look out the window.
Oh yeah, no, I copied that so I could post it on the Tales Tavern, the community sharing place.
Yeah.
And that's just sort of where I keep my extra slabs. You'll also see some other things: a wagon, the little console, and then the portal machines.
Alright.
Oh, then I have your moonbeam down there because it's closer in case you ever need to use it.
You did have my moon.
Yeah.
Alright. So this is a predicament because I'm gonna let the rest
Also-
of the party know guards outside both directions, and this is the only way out.
Also, I should mention too, there are machines to the left and right of you, and they are making some noise, like gears tugging and gas being expelled, things like that, or steam, I guess, like stuff like that.
Is the area in we dark or low light?
Dim light.
Okay.
Do I even have any spells other than Pass Without Trace for stealth? And even then, they would see me.
Yeah, being quiet isn't gonna help when they can still see you.
Enhance ability, but dang it, that's not really gonna do much here. I don't think, anyway. Maya, do you have anything that can, like, I don't know, visibility, something that can knock out the guards in a single hit without making too much noise? Whatever it may be, do you just have anything we can work with?
Nope.
You know what we could do is we could call it here for the time being, and once everyone gets back, they can go ahead and weigh in. Since you guys have broke into the, you have made successful entry.
Yeah, with just between the two of us, I don't have anything unless I start using my shapeshift and then running off somewhere into the bloody building.
Yeah.
Actually, that,
You guys.
that immediately sparked an idea. Turn into something inconspicuous. For me, I can turn into like a very small creature, like an ant or a rat, whatever it may be. And in Maya, you can just turn into whatever. We can just go together or split up. Nobody would really bat an eye because, well, we're just tiny animals.
What about the brimstones?
That's a problem.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying we go ahead and wait till next session so they can go ahead and weigh in.
Yeah, that'd be the better option. We've gotten in, we've done a fair bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did quite a lot considering the brimstones weren't here at all.
Yeah, I mean, they were like Hector was here for a little bit before he started not feeling well.
Yeah. Still kind of sad about that, but like,
Yeah.
what can you do, right?
Yeah, and then it doesn't help that Rod had to go to a wedding.
Rod went
Yeah.
to a wedding?
Yeah.
Oh, right, in chat. I
Yeah.
forgot he put it in chat. Wow. Today was certainly productive.
Yeah. Definitely excited to see where you guys go from here. Honestly, to be fair, I completely forgot what I had like put in here. So I was like, and through the door are snakes. I guess that's what's in there. 'Cause I just picked some mobs and some guys. Like, all right, let's go and throw those guys down. And then that's when I was making the map. I just completely forgot about them.
Yeah.
So I was honestly
Basically,
half as
the
surprised as you
three
were.
Keepers of
Yeah.
the sewers, just 3 friggin' tiny snakes. I mean, realistically, we probably could have just killed them, but at the same time, like, it would be so much more resource efficient just to pacify them. And then
Mm-hmm.
Maya ended up entangling them, which, okay, was a safer option. I'm just still a bit on the fence if it's like, if it was actually worth doing,
Thing is,
because it's
I
like,
would
I'm
have had to
unsure.
have wasted good berry myself to get them into range of each other.
Yeah, but the thing I'm about to say is like, I was unsure if feeding them the good berries would be enough to like distract them without having to entangle them. That's the thing.
It's 50-50.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
50-50.
instead of risking a combat, doing a sneaky out of sight entangle was the surefire backup to give us enough time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fair enough. But beyond that, I actually expected to be a lot more tired for today because, and I kid you not, I got 3 hours of sleep tops.
It sounds like he just hasn't kicked in yet.
Hello.
3 hours of sleep, and somehow I am actually very energetic. Like,
You've had too much sugar.
sugar does this?
Yes.
Huh.
Yes.
I think it's from all the chocolate milk I've been drinking.
Yep, that would do it.
Probably doesn't help.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for the session, Mallard.
Yeah.
I honestly
Thanks.
felt like I would miss the session today entirely. Also because of like the brownout earlier that happened.
Yeah. Thankfully, you're able to get back in because we were having our own technical difficulties as well with Owlbear. So
Wait, seriously? Oh.
Yeah.
My God. Perfectly timed.
Brownout.
Perfectly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's,
Yes, thank you for that session, Mallard.
yeah.
And
Well,
understandable that it's going to be every 2 weeks just because of
mm-hmm.
Christmas and all that.
Still, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be
Yeah.
fun every 2 weeks.
Yeah, because it gives us time to really contemplate our next move.
Mm-hmm. Because you
I'm just
time
gonna
to
warn
think.
you right now, I am really bad when it comes to contemplating my next move.
Yeah.
The next one would be New Year's Day.
Yeah, I mean, we could, if we want to move it off to like a different time because of it being New Year's, we can go ahead and do that. But
I would be okay with it being on New Year's, but then if something comes up, I can immediately just let you know.
okay,
Because, like, considering how big the day is, I can just ask my parents right now if we have anything prepared
Yeah.
for the day. Yeah. But,
Yeah, just with me, it's because of my time zone, it fits in perfectly with the time frame
okay,
at 3:30 in the afternoon. So,
cool.
because-
Also-
yeah,
I am keeping a count for how many times I have forgotten about Wild Shape. This makes number 4.
Nice.
I keep forgetting I have it because it's like I mostly got Druid because of Flameblade and that's it, and that's for backstory purposes. I did not really intend on using Wild Shape, but my gosh, when it comes to just not fighting, it can be really handy sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
it can be, but unfortunately with Wild Shape, you're restricted on the type of creatures you can take due to CR and abilities. As a low-level druid, you can't take anything with a swim or fly speed, and you're restricted to 1/4 CR.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, that's the case, but in my instance, that would be fine, because rarely will I ever use this for combat anyway, and even if I do need to use it for swimming or flying, I'm sure we can get something else for that if we ever cross the bridge.
Magic Carpet, Alter Self.
I mean, we already have the magic carpet for flying, all we need now is swimming, and we're good. That's
Yeah.
literally it. We have all three
Yeah,
means
just let
of
me make
transport.
a submersible.
Shoot.
Alright,
Whoops,
well,
sorry.
I'm gonna head off to bed here real quick. I hope you all enjoyed, so I'll go ahead.
One last
Yeah?
thing. Mallard, maybe not tomorrow, and I know I already asked this in DMs, but if we ever plan on playing Solasta again, who's gonna be hosting?
I don't have too much of the DLC, so
I have like 3 of them, and there's only one other DLC I don't have, and I'm still
Okay.
shooting for it. So, if we're gonna be doing that, I guess I can do the hosting so that we can get all of the stuff.
okay. Well, we can go and talk about it later.
Good one, then, Alex.
Yeah,
alright.
you guys have a good one.
Good one.
Bye. Alright, yeah, so tomorrow, I'm not sure what I'll be doing. Maybe we'll be doing more Cult of the Lamb. Who knows? I don't. But thanks everyone for coming out today. Marbs, go ahead. Or sorry, I want to say go ahead. Thank you for the Prime sub. But yeah, other than that, it was morning time for you. Good morning. If it's evening or afternoon, good evening, good afternoon. I hope you have a good rest of your day. If you're watching the VOD, I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. If times are tough or if you're on Thingwa, I hope things get better and you feel better. I'm not strong on the other side because of it. If it's nighttime for you or if you're about to go to bed, good night, sleep well, and sweet dreams. But regardless of what time it is, have fun and don't die.